Congratulations on your admission to the University of Virginia. The Undergraduate Housing Portal is where you'll complete your first-year housing application and share your preferences for first-year on-grounds housing. If you have any questions as you complete the process, you can always contact us by clicking the email text link in the footer of the portal pages. You can also call us at 434-924-3736 between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. When you click the link to the housing portal, you'll first be prompted to log into NetBadge by clicking the blue button on the portal login page. Once you are logged in, you'll see a welcome page with your name, computing ID, and class year. To begin the process, click the housing application link on the orange navigation bar near the top of the page. On the Select Application page, you want to choose the application for the coming academic year. Click the blue Apply button to continue. On the Welcome page for next year's academic year housing, you'll see the steps at the top that you need to complete during this process. Your current step is marked by a white circle with an orange outline, which will be checked once you complete the step. Please note that you can return to this application at any time before the deadline. If you wish to change your responses on individual pages, click on the page links in the timeline to go to each page, make revisions, and click Save and Continue to save your changes. If you're ready to begin, click the blue Save and Continue button at the bottom left. On the Personal Details page, you'll see your personal information as obtained from the Student Information System, or SIS. This includes gender information. After your information is imported, we don't necessarily receive any changes you might make in SIS because our records are separate. But we can update our records if any of your information is incorrect. To send us corrections to your details or gender identity, click either of the text links above or below your information. Also see the links to the registrar forms to change your information in SIS. You can select your preferred pronouns on this page as well. Housing and Residence Life welcomes students of all genders at UVA and offers individual assistance for students who wish to explore on-grounds housing options that accommodate their gender identity or expression. If you would like to discuss your housing needs and learn about available options, please check the box at the bottom of the page. Our assignment staff will email you to start the conversation. When you're ready, click the blue Save and Continue button at the bottom left. On the Missing Person Contact Information page, you can enter information for an individual to be contacted by the university if you are determined to be missing. This is often a parent or a friend. You can enter that person's name, their relationship to you, and other contact details. Entering information is optional, and you are not required to provide a missing person contact. When you're ready, click the blue Save and Continue button at the bottom left. The next page allows you to tell us if you require housing accommodations based on medical, psychological, or disability-related needs. Some examples of these housing accommodations include wheelchair accessibility, elevator access, allergies, a single room, or a service animal or emotional support animal. Select the drop-down window in the middle of the page to choose yes or no. If you select yes, you will need to complete and return the appropriate forms to the Student Disability Access Center, or SDAC, before your housing application deadline. Please see the additional information on the bottom portion of the page. When you're ready, click the blue Save and Continue button at the bottom left. If you are a student athlete, you will next see the Housing Agreement page with the undergraduate terms and conditions of housing. To agree, enter your UVA computing ID in the field below the gray box, then click Save and Continue. You'll see the confirmation page, and your initial process is complete. On the Special Communities page, you have the opportunity to opt into a Scholars Community if you are a first-year Eccles or Rodman Scholar, one of UVA's 3 residential colleges, Brown College, Hereford Residential College, and the International Residential College, or into mixed-gender housing, which may be located in any of the first-year areas. If you opt into one of these special communities, you agree that you may be assigned to that community, and you may only request a roommate who has also opted into the same special community. The preferences you state on this page are not guaranteed and are limited by the space available. Note that these communities are completely optional. Students who do not opt into a special community will be randomly assigned within UVA's first-year areas. Alderman Road Hall Style, Alderman Road Suite Style, Gooch Dillard Suite Style, and McCormick Road Hall Style. We are not able to accept preferences for hall style or suite style housing, or for a specific building or residence area. When you're ready, click the blue Save and Continue button at the bottom left. If you opted to apply to live in a residential college, you will see the Residential Colleges page where you can rank your preference for each of the residential colleges, first, second, or third choice, or state that you do not wish to apply to that college. You only have to rank the colleges where you want to apply. The text links in each section direct you to the residential colleges websites, where you can learn more about each community. When you're ready, click the blue Save and Continue button at the bottom left. Be sure to read the instructions on the page or pages that follow, download any required documents, and complete additional application questions as needed. Remember, if you need more time to work on your responses, you may leave the application and return to it at any time prior to the application deadline. When you're ready to submit your responses, click the blue Save and Continue button at the bottom left. On the Housing Agreement page, you can review the undergraduate terms and conditions of housing. You can download or print the Terms and Conditions PDF if you like. To agree, enter your UVA computing ID in the field below the gray box, then click Save and Continue. On the Initial Application Complete page, you'll see confirmation that we have received your application. You'll also see links to additional information and resources that can help you begin to plan your transition to university life. When you're ready, click the blue Save and Continue button at the bottom left. If we don't have your ID photo on record, you will next see the ID card photo needed page. You must submit your ID photo before you can participate in the roommate preferences phase or receive your housing assignment. You can click the Submit Your Photo Online text link in the middle of the page to submit your ID photo online on the Academic ID Card Office website. If you've already submitted your ID photo, you will see the Roommate Selection Information page. Following the initial application deadline, you will have the opportunity to preference a roommate. You may also consider opting to have a roommate assigned, which is an easy way to meet someone new. If you want us to assign a roommate to you, there's nothing more you need to do, and you don't need to participate in the roommate profile or roommate searching steps of the housing application. You'll receive additional information by email before the roommate selection phase of the process. We're excited to welcome you to On Grounds Housing at UVA.